Good evening, YouTube. Today is a very special video. It's been 8 years since I have started testing iOS. Started with iOS 10, and I used to have that video. I unfortunately don't. And then I had a few on iOS 17. I didn't have any on 16, and I probably should have. But today marks the first official video of iOS 18. I'm running Developer Beta 3, and there's a few things I want to discuss. First of all, it being a completely different iOS system. There's a few new accessibility features. There's a feature called eye tracking, which will allow users who don't have, I believe, mobility of their hands to be able to control their phone with their eyes. There's another thing with certain iPhones, and I believe it's the Pro Max models, to be able to control other iPhones running the same software. So I was able to figure this out pretty quickly. And VoiceOver doesn't have any new voices as far as I am aware right now. I've looked, there are no new voices at this current time. The messaging has received a few updates. RCS is now a standard on all 15 models with iOS 18. This will be standard on all 16 models, as well as iOS 18 will be pre-released or released with this software. Sorry for the confusion. The September launch event will also be held on Apple's website if you are interested in this. The accessibility of the iOS 18 definitely has changed slightly. Instead of seeing just a settings page and not knowing what things do on other pages, you now can see that on the top of every settings page for iOS 18. The layout changes slightly. For those who do not know, the iOS 18 has its own camera settings now. I've gone through those, and it is really helpful. Do not forget that the Pro models and the Pro and Pro Max models of iPhone 15 have the action button, which now actually does one more thing that I didn't know it was capable of doing until recently. You can have it listen to music around you, or rather it's called identifying music around you. So that's a feature. So if for whatever reason, if you guys are interested with doing that, that is an option. Going back on the accessibility, there is a new feature for those who are deaf and or hard of hearing to be able to enjoy music right from your iPhone on all 15 models, as far as I know. I don't know if it's on a 14 or not, but music haptics is now a thing for the iOS 18, allowing the deaf and hard of hearing individuals to be able to follow along to the music. Personal voice is now on all iOS 18 enabled devices. This includes the iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the iPhone 14 Pro, iPhone 14 Plus, and iPhone 14, as well as the 13 lineup, including the 13 Pro Max, 13 Pro, 13 Mini, and the 13. All the 12s have it. This includes the 12 Pro Max, the 12 Pro, the 12 Mini, and the iPhone 12. iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 11 Pro and iPhone 11, iPhone XS Max, and iPhone XR, iPhone SE 3rd Gen, iPhone SE 2nd Gen, and that covers all of the iPhone models being supported with iOS 18. All newer iPads, including iPad Pro lineup, the iPad 10th gen, iPad 9th gen, and I believe all of the iPad Air models should be also supporting iPadOS 18. Includes the same features as iOS 18, personal voice, live speech, vocal shortcuts, eye tracking, the voice-over voice layout is a little bit different in 18 than it used to be in 17. All voices now are in the main list, except that they're categorized. It's kind of set up like it used to be in iOS 9, except eloquence is now collapsed in 18 beta 3, and not all Siri voices stay downloaded for whatever reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. If there are questions regarding iOS 18 or iPadOS 18, please feel free to ask them in the comments. And I hope that this video provides at least some insight into what iOS 18 is and the features it has. I don't know all the features for 18. I just know that the features I did mention are part of 18, as well as some of the underlying stuff, which all the AI stuff should be coming to the 16 models, and maybe the top of the line 15 Pro Maxes. I cannot say for all 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10 lineups, but I can guarantee for the 16 lineup, there will be new AI features, as well as the RCS messaging. And RCS messaging is basically Android's version of iMessage, where you have the typing indicators, as well as the send read receipts. For those who don't have an iPhone and don't know what send read receipts are, basically if a message is read by the recipient, the individual you are texting, recipient to which you are texting, you will see delivered, and then if they have read the message, you will see read. VoiceOver pronounces it read. I don't know why, but it's weird. But that's that for the RCS, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff coming to 18 that I don't know about yet. I will be sure to update you when I do have more information. Thank you for watching.